Hi everyone, welcome to Looking Back at May. The first book I got read this month was The Program by Suzanne Young. Anyone who has any idea what happens to people with mental illness and suicidal tendencies would probably think this book hits a little bit too close to home for comfort. It's well written, but it is kind of to the point where if you have tendencies of mental illness, there's a chance you'll spiral with this book, and I certainly did. The next book that I read was The Novice by Trudy Cadavan. This is the Black Magicians trilogy, I think. It's book 2 anyway. Next book I read was Illusion by Sherilyn Kenyon. This is the 5th book in the Chronicles of Nick, and I'm loving this series so much that I cannot wait for the next book to come out, even though this one's only recently been released itself. The next book I read was Walking on Trampolines by Frances Whiting. Frances Whiting is a local columnist, but she's a lot of fun in her writing, but this is her first foray into fictional writing, and she's done a fantastic job of capturing her characters and making them come to life and making you really, really want to just reach out and give them a big warm hug. Congratulations, Frances, it's a lovely book. Next book I finished was Kill the Music by Nancy Koons. Boy bands, death threats, girl figures it out. Really, 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 really well done. Just, nom nom. Next book I finished was Full Blast by Janet Evanovich. Next book was The Perks of Being a Wallflower by Stephen. His name is unpronounceable. This is in preparation for doing a book versus film. I've read the book, watched the movie, and I just have to write it up. Love that one. The next book I read was Full Bloom by Janet Evanovich. And while I was reading Full Bloom, or listening to Full Bloom I should say, I also finished The Heist by Janet Evanovich and Lee Goldberg, and that was in preparation for The Chase by Janet Evanovich and Lee Goldberg. A little bit James Bond, a little bit Ocean's 11, a little bit Miss Congeniality, and just on the whole it's a lot of fun. The second last book I got finished this month was The Fault in Our Stars by John Green, and this is probably flaring really badly. Again, this is in preparation for the movie release later in June. And I'm gonna be needing my tissues because it's a bit of a tearjerker, just a little bit. And just to round out this month with something upbeat and fun, I finished Full Scoop by Janet Evanovich. And this month has been just a lot of mental illness, and it's, I don't know whether I'll do that one again. It's a lot of emotional baggage to be carrying around. So cross fingers June is just a little bit more upbeat, because I need the happy feels, not the sad feels. I had enough of the sad feels. No more tears, hey. I spent 2/3 of the month sick, so I really need to pick that back up again and get myself back on track with some funs and some loves. But I think I'm going to try and read The Book Thief, so yeah, that's going to not be fun in June. Yeah, yeah. Anyway, that has been Looking Back at May. Thank you so much for watching. Have a lovely reading experience. Bye everyone. By Janet was Full Blast. Mary